This is one video. Shreyas Shah, already CIMA qualified. He scored world rank first. World rank first in management case study in CIMA. This is just for motivation, not for marketing, believe me.
Hi, my name is Shresha. I'm taking the Saraf classes for the management case study in which I top the world. It is only because of two people, PRAASH sir and Vidisha ma'am. It's because of their constant motivation and the never give up attitude that I could actually achieve this feat. So big shout out to the Saraf classes, and if they can make me a world topper, they can make you too. Thank you.
This is a video by Aditi Mukharji.
I'm good to see all of you, and especially two gentlemen who actually introduced me to CIMA. One is Ajay and PRAASH sir, of course, without whom I could not have cleared my examination, right? So first, thanks to both of them. So just to quickly introduce myself, currently I'm working with Citi Bank as the SVP and India lead for the RWA controls and transaction testing team. It is a team which deals with the reg reporting function, and we play the role of the second line of defense, kind of review the operation risk, market risk, and credit risk from a banking domain. I have around 17 years of experience, but I just probably go back 5 years back, I would say, just to give a quick snapshot of my story. In 2017, I think it was end of 2017, when I was attending a CFO conference in Bangalore, where I met Ajay, who kind of introduced me to CIMA, right? And that time I was exploring that I have to upskill my knowledge, and I was looking for something which is kind of a global certification, global qualification. And we have a lot of finance and accounting courses available, right? But what is right fit for us depends on exactly what Ajay mentioned, what as a goal we are looking for. So I was into a risk and controls domain. That time I was working as a VP in Credit Suisse, again heading the risk and control function, a strategy-driven course and a practical-oriented course, what I found CIMA to be. And it was a great opportunity that as part of the C-suite program, where I had a direct entry to get into the strategic course, where I chose to go with CIMA. And it has been an amazing journey. I still remember when I got into the course, I was supposed to attend a boot camp, which will give us learning how to go about CIMA and how to get ready with the examination. But for some reason, luckily or unluckily, whatever we say, it got cancelled. And I called up Ajay. I said, listen, I'm all ready. I'm all set to give the examination in May, June time frame, and I don't want to lose out on the momentum. And then he said, if you are ready mentally, then why don't you connect with, PRAASH sir? And that is what, literally, I literally surrendered myself that whatever sir was saying, that do this many mocks, attend the classes, do the mocks in that perfect time zone. We used to do strategic case studies, and it was very, very practical oriented. And that is the difference. Again, sir, I'm looking at you and saying thanks, because I cleared it in one attempt. I thought, let me give it a shot. Anyways, I will be going to the boot camp to give the examination. But by the time I actually attended the boot camp, I already cleared the examination, right? So from my career perspective, I believe that leadership skill set, looking at the big picture, very practical oriented approach in problem solving, CIMA helped me. And again, when you are in an industry with 12-15 years of experience, you don't get to see a direct benefit, but there is something called as indirect benefit, right? Whether you are applying for an internal mobility within the same organization, or when you are changing a different probably the domain or the function, this global certification comes as a feather in the cap, which CIMA played a role. So yeah, that's pretty much on my journey, and it was, I believe, a great avenue to get associated with Saraf sir. So yeah, thank you, sir.
There are like this on my YouTube channel since last 16, 17 years. When I am teaching CIMA, I think more than 500 plus videos of students. I will not say them as a student, as a professionals. Work experience 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, even 30 years work experience. And what they are saying about the CIMA qualification. When they did the qualification, what difference they found in CIMA? How it is different than any other chartered accountancy course? Because I'm not comparing, but CIMA is a totally different ball game than studying any chartered accountancy course, like if I will say ACCA, CPA, Indian CA, or any chartered accountancy course. I generally, since I'm teaching so many courses, around 7-8 courses, and I taught earlier, even CA, CMA, Indian courses also, in my total journey of around, now if you say principal, it is actually more than 30 years. And professionally, you can say around 25 years plus. I found this qualification as a totally different than any other qualification. Now somebody will ask, sir, job milega? Whether there are job opportunities, I don't understand how to answer this. Because according to me, the opportunities in life are not only jobs. The opportunities in life are other than jobs. They are not only jobs. It's not that we are studying something to get jobs only. We are studying something to get skills, knowledge, which is in demand, India, globally, in any organization. That's the purpose of study. I personally, since my teaching of CIMA 17, 18 years, I found that my knowledge inside me, whatever knowledge and skills I had earlier, before doing CIMA qualification, after doing CIMA qualification, it has changed a lot. How to manage business, how to launch product, how to do marketing, how to, you can say, engage with staff, how to manage customers, how to manage suppliers, everything, whatever I am doing in my business, that is because of the CIMA qualification. I did the CIMA qualification very late. I started earlier teaching only in 2009, and I did CIMA in around 2013-14, giving in total 5 exams. As a chartered accountant, I got the exemption, and I enrolled in, I think, gateway route. In the gateway route, there was management case study, and then in strategic level E3, P3, F3, and then strategic case study. You can say for a chartered accountant, it is enough, because technical knowledge we already have. So when the technical knowledge is there, covering the missing areas, joining the dots, that I learned in CIMA. And after doing CIMA, I have been able to work in my business in much better way. As a much better professionals, I'm not saying I have done big things, but whatever I did from where I started and wherever I have reached is one of the important thing. I have done the CIMA qualification. I am teaching CIMA. Whenever I teach CIMA qualification, the energy level is totally different. Reason is simple, because it's not bookish study. It's not technical study. It's pure business case study, which involves accounting, finance, decision making, budgeting, costing, financial statement analysis, HR, marketing, risk management. Every area of a business is covered and it's taught and it's asked in the exam in very practical way, not in a bookish way, which you don't like, which you don't want to mug up, because in practical life, bookish knowledge is not relevant. It is only relevant till the time we are giving exam. Once we go in the practical world, we need to understand that we need to manage business issues, problems, and we need to take the business to the next level. That's the job as an employee, as a senior person, as a CEO, CFO, CIO, or as a business owner. CIMA is building that type of knowledge in you. If somebody will say that by having that type of knowledge, you will not be getting opportunities, then how you will get man? How? There is no formula. There is no, I mean to say, straight away relationship. भैया ये कोर्स करो और ये जॉब मिलेगा, ऐसा कुछ है नहीं. So I never say any student whenever they call me or in a seminar, webinar or in an event, I never say that a qualification is going to give you this much job, because that's not correct. Maybe after doing the qualification, which has value, which is recognized, and which is developing skills, then you will be definitely getting opportunities. Maybe after 10 days, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year. That I don't know. Those who have already done CIMA qualification, at least around 500 students, video testimonial, not just write up. You go on my YouTube channel, you will find each and individual student and professional what they are saying about CIMA qualification. They are not purchased videos. You can connect with them because social media is very open-ended. You can just type, suppose Aditi Mukharji in LinkedIn, you will find her, you can recognize the face, and then you can message her. Why you, I mean to say, why I should involve to help you to connect with her. The person name and all that, everything, every detail is there. You can connect with her or him or anybody, and then you ask them, what is the beauty of the CIMA qualification? भैया क्या सिखाते हैं? What they cover? What is included in the syllabus curriculum? How it is different than any other qualification? आपको हर एक जन से अलग-अलग तरह का जवाब मिलेगा कि after doing CIMA, I did this. I have been able to grow like this. I have not shown one video. There is a person who did CIMA, has a strategic case study, passed the exam, and then he asked his son at 12th standard to start CIMA qualification. And then he said that when Prakash sir is teaching to me, he is teaching me like a professional. And when he is teaching to my son, he is teaching to my son like his father. That means when I am teaching to kids, they are at a lower level. The level in the class is reduced. I am not praising myself because I always understand that what you know, how you will be able to understand, how I will be explaining the thought process or the concepts in the syllabus so that you will be able to pass the exam and you will be able to develop your skills which is required in CIMA. The person did CIMA and then he asked his son to do CIMA. That is other thing his son has not completed because his son is very much interested in football, soccer. He wants to be a soccer player or maybe at least a soccer league match. He wants to be a, what do you say, managing the team and all that. So he completed operational level. He completed management level, strategic level is still left. What I mean to say that a qualification will be judged based on certain factors which we can say CIMA, AC, Chartered Institute of Management Accountant, and at the same time the AICP, American Institute of Certified Public Accountant, joined hands together. And after doing CIMA, you are getting ACMA and CGMA. ACMA given by CIMA Institute and CGMA given by AICP and CIMA Institute together. CIMA is already the largest body of management accountants in the world, established in 1919 precisely. So it is more than 100-year-old institute. And day by day, year after year, their prominence, their importance in organizations, in employer level, at different forum, the institute is doing wonders. So your value depend upon the institute credibility, institute brand, goodwill. They have 100 years legacy and that brand. The course is running in 180 plus countries, not only India. Students from all over the world are doing this course, getting this qualification and growing in their life. Since it is a global qualification, has global value. You will be able to getting the opportunities in service organization, manufacturing organization, finance and banking, and you can say IT firm, any type of industry are ready to hire CIMA qualified persons. And you are not just an accountant. You are not just, you can say, looking after the regulatory things. You are the businessman. You are the person to whom we can connect for any issue in the organization, be it accounting regulatory or be it non-regulatory, about a product, about a market, about any strategic decisions. The CIMA persons are there because they are groomed up, they are being taught, they are being trained in such a way that you will be able to handle those business problems. And it's a future-proof qualification because the whatever is already happening and whatever is going to happen in next 3 to 4 years already in the curriculum covered, and not in a technical manner, in a very practical oriented manner, in a case study basis, business case study. So for that reason, CIMA is a different qualification than any other qualification in the world. Normally, this is, you can say, just a synopsis that when we qualify CIMA, if we consider job-wise, then as a fresher, if we are CIMA exams passed, but we have not completed the work experience, so we are not getting CIMA membership. We are named as CIMA affiliate. When we have work experience and at the same time all the exams passed, then we are said as ACMA and CGMA, ACMA CIMA member and CGMA designation holder. So normally those who are CIMA affiliate and CIMA members, their average salary in India, based on the research done by the CIMA Institute, those who are already CIMA qualified, working in different organizations, they are earning the package around this. The job roles offered are as a management accountant, FP&A specialist, analyst, finance manager, business partner. The major organizations who are hiring in India are Big Four, Unilever, Amazon, HSBC, Accenture, Shell, HP, IBM. There are many not written here. Wipro, British Petroleum. There are many, I will say, Reliance, banks, financial institutions, startups are all hiring for CIMA qualification. CIMA qualified members, they demand. They are searching for the CIMA qualified members. Obviously, the Middle East and UK and US, Canada, since the cost of living is high, so the remuneration package in these countries based on CIMA qualification are better than India. But it is not to be seen like that. It is in India 25 lakh and in UK or Middle East it is 50 lakh, 70 lakh, 100 lakh, 1 CR. Should not be seen like that. But that's based on the cost of living, the remuneration is like that. For that reason, India is a hub for servicing the whole world. So you can see that in Middle East and UK, the remuneration package are better. The job roles are more or less same like they are offered in India, and the companies which are hiring in these parts of the world. There are so many students, if you see the videos and all that on my YouTube channel, after doing CIMA, what they are doing, where they are hired, what are the things they are getting, and how they are able to grow their careers. Because I have taught so many students, around 10,000 students, and most of them are working. They are not having their own business, they are working. They are placed very well, and they are doing very well in different types of positions, in different organizations where they are working. That you can get from my YouTube channel only, what the students are saying about CIMA qualification. I'm not saying that I'm one of the best. I mean to say, I'm the only person who can teach CIMA, because there are other faculties in India and abroad, they are there. But normally, since I'm one of the oldest, when you search on Google, CIMA, it is automatically taking me on the top. I have not paid any money. It is already taking me on the top. Google is taking कि PRAASH SARAF Academy is on the top in the world, not only in India, in providing CIMA qualification and help. Because of the ranks, because of so many videos on YouTube, Google, because of so many teaching videos freely uploaded on my YouTube channel. So those you can say, if you are following me, as Ms. Aditi said, that if you follow sir, if you follow me, I will not let you down. The problem happens, students don't attend the classes, don't solve the assignments. By that, you cannot pass this exam. It's not difficult, but it's not easy that you will pass without study. You need to study, and very practical, interesting study. But if you don't study, it will be difficult to pass the exams. You can say that I'm teaching CIMA since 2009, around 17 plus years. And that was just an example, one rank one, in operational level, strategic level, management level, at all the levels, world rank 1, 2, 3, India rank 1, 2, 3, 4. Every year when they organize awards, and suppose there are 50, 60 students are getting awards from India, then at least 10 to 15% students are mine only. And it is not only India rank, it's world rank. And you can say that I always believe in live class, not recording. And those live classes are also beyond office hour, like 9 p.m. Now, still at this time, if the student is not free, like there are registration of around 70 students for the event, but around 15-20 are joining. What to say? They will say after the event, sir, I got engaged. They may be. But then at what time we will be taking the live class? And if you miss the live class, or whether you attended the live class, recordings will be there with you. You don't need to request. After the live class, by default, recordings will be there, which you can see as per your own convenience space in your laptop or mobile phone, as the case may be. And whenever you connect with me in WhatsApp, this number has at least 5 lakh students' numbers, and each individual student is served. Each individual student is connected with me personally. उसका आज अभी नेक्स्ट वीक से ACCA का एग्जाम्स है. कंटिन्यूअसली स्टूडेंट्स लोग का क्वेरी है, सर ये क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, सर ये ऐसा है, ये ऐसे सॉल्व हो रहा है, वेदर इट इज, आप थोड़ा बता दीजिए सबका. अभी आपका सेशन खत्म होगा, I will be replying to each and everyone before going for sleep. Because I think if I am your teacher, think about 30-40 years back, गुरुकुल, जहां पर टीचर कोई भगवान, मैं नहीं बोल रहा आई एम गॉड, बट आज भी मैं उसी तरह सोचता हूं. आई थिंक इन द सेम लाइन. Maybe it's an online, but it's more than online, because if you are sitting beside the camera, I'm not able to see you, but I'm able to see you from here. कि कौन समझ रहे हैं, नहीं समझ रहे हैं, किसका क्या डाउट है. I will always engage you in the classes. I will ask you something. I will stop myself so that I understand whether you are getting the concepts properly or not. And after the class, if you are shy, like I was a shy student in the class, कि मेरे को सबके सामने पूछने में I am getting afraid or I am not very comfortable. So after the class, you can connect with me. You can call me. You can message me. So that support you will be getting, but you need to support me with your efforts. I'm not saying that you will be able to pass the exam without proper study. If you don't study, you will not be able to pass the exams. That's your way. For your CIMA, what will be the entry routes? I will be saying you everything pinpoint clearly. What are the entry routes? What will be the cost? What will be the duration? How to register, helping you in the registration process without any charges. No charges required. I will help you to register with the institute seamlessly. And then later on, if you are interested in the classes, you will join our classes. If you are not interested, you just want the help in the registration, we will do. You will pay to the CIMA Institute. If you want the classes, then you will be joining with me. You will be paying separately to Saraf Academy. Until the time you are not getting your degree, ACMA, CGMA, whatever help required in filling up the PER form, everything will be done by me, will be done by us. You don't need to take tension. Now, relating to this entry route, I am explaining for all the persons because I have not asked who is at what level and all. I am explaining all will take around 10 to 15 minutes further. And then last ending 5 minutes. Then whatever query you have, you can ask. Okay? But just wait because I will be telling everything, you don't need to take tension. So this part, which is, you can say for whom, what is the exams, curriculum, cost and everything. Cost means investment. And if you are having a particular qualification, you are fresher, you are undergraduate, सबके लिए eligibility क्या है? What are the exams to be given? How much time it will take? What will be the cost? First of all, undergraduates. I am considering undergraduate, those who are 12th pass out. Somebody will say, sir, I am already 10th pass out. I am in 11th and 12th standard. You can do CIMA, no problem. First of all, I am talking about those who are 12th pass out and doing graduation. BBA, BCom, Commerce, BMS, whatever. They are doing graduation in commerce in any college, any university all over the world. If you are 12th pass out and you are doing graduation in commerce, then they are saying there are 3 levels: operational level, management level and strategic level. In all the 3 levels, you need to appear for one single exam. Operational level, operational case study; management level, management case study; strategic level, strategic case study. In short, we say operational case study OCS, management case study MCS, strategic case study SCS. These 3 exams, if you are a serious and you are ready to study 2.5 hours regularly, every day, by default, every day 2.5 hours, then you will be able to clear these 3 exams in maximum 1.5 years. There are students who have completed all these 3 exams in 1 year also, very less. I have taught them and they have cleared in 1 year. But generally the student take 1.5 years to clear these 3 exams. Since you are undergraduate, you are not earning, so CIMA Institute offers scholarship to undergraduate students. These 3 exams generally will take more than 1 year. Their 1 year subscription is £708. For 2 year subscription is not 708 into 2. It is £1204. £1 is approximately 120 rupees now. Pound has appreciated in last 1 year significantly. So normally these types of student, undergraduate, those who are doing commerce graduation, they will take more than 1 year, so they should go for a 2 year subscription. The 2 year subscription is £1204 into 120 will be coming around 1,35,000 to 1,40,000 INR. In INR, it will be coming approximately 140 INR. That includes your registration. That includes your all the 3 exam fees. That includes your annual subscription. That includes study support from CIMA Institute for all the 3 exams, study material and everything, all. So, or it's a bundle fees. You cannot pay part payment. It's one go. You can pay 708 and then next year again 708. But that's a waste of money. Normally the students, those who are undergraduates, want to do CIMA, they should be doing for 2 years and they will be paying 1204 pound. How you will be able to register? You need to share your documents. Documents means your 12th mark sheet, your address ID proof, and your proof that you are doing graduation in a university, in a college. That proof can be admission letter or can be a letter taken from the university written that Mr. This is studying in the college first semester, second semester, and his graduation will complete in 27, 28, whatever. A letter on the letterhead of the university need there that you are doing graduation. Because only 12 pass the scheme is not there. You need to be doing the graduation. And if you are interested in my classes, then for all the 3 case study, I will be teaching you for 1.5 years, 2 years approximately. Our charges are 94,999. But from 1st September, our charges are becoming 1,04,999. We are increasing the fees by 10% from 1st September after 2 days. So including our classes, say I am taking the higher one, 1 lakh only. 1 lakh 5 plus 1 lakh 40. 140 to CIMA Institute, 1 lakh 5. Around 2 lakh 45,000 is the cost. And in 1.5 years, maximum 2 years, you will be able to complete CIMA with a study, regular study of 2.5 hours. When I will be teaching all live classes, approximately 300 to 400 hours classes. For the first level classes will be not in the morning, evening, in the afternoon time, but for the management case study, strategic case study, always beyond office hour. Live class, all live, like I am live now. And after that, recordings will be there. You can refer the recordings whenever you like. The classes cover live class, 300 to 400 hours, supported by recordings, all study resources, my own write-up, my own material, doubt clearance, mock papers, checking of mock papers, evaluating, all things covered. All. There is no separate fees. It's all bundle fees. CIMA Institute charges 1,40,000. Our charges up till 31st August 94,999. From 1st September 1,04,999, 1,05,000. For undergraduate, 12 pass out, doing graduation in commerce, this is the scheme. Other than this, you need to solve some assignments on the institute platform, which is multiple choice, which is not exams. There is no pass and fail in that. If you solve it wrong, suppose there is one question, 4 options. You select one, it is wrong. The system says solve it again. You solve it again, select in place of, suppose you selected A. Now select another option. So that way some question assignments are there that need to be covered also along with giving the actual exams. If we are undergraduate, 12 pass out, and we have done 2-year college, commerce. We have done 2 years, that is 4 semester done. And you are in the 3rd year of college, the 5th and 6th semester. But all the 4 semester, your average score is 75% plus. That means in graduation, you are very, very brilliant student. They will check some level of university also. It should be A grade university. That if the university is very good and in the 4 semesters still graduation not complete, you are in the 3rd year, but the average marks scored in the 4th semester is 75% plus. Then there is a program called A Star, in which the student need to give only strategic case study, only. Still the student in undergraduate, scholarship is running. They need to pay only 1 year because one exam they can complete in 1 year. 708 pound, which will be coming approximately 80,000 INR. And the strategic case study, if you go for our classes, then it is 43,499, say 45,000. So 80 plus 45, 1,25,000. And within 6 months, you will be able to complete because you are already brilliant. For that reason, they are recognizing your brilliancy and they are telling that you can give बोलेगा sir, there is no knowledge gap. You understand that. I will be showing you later. There are many who are able to accelerate in the course. When you are doing BCom, you are already studying technical aspects. And in BCom or BBA, whatever, you are scoring very good marks. That means technically you are already perfect, man. You just need to cover up the business practical sense. As a senior level person, how you will be taking business decisions in different aspects, that is covered. Maybe for this type of student, in place of 3 months, because I generally say strategic case study is 3 months. Maybe for this student, it will be 6 months, maybe 9 months, 6 to 9 months the student can pass. But the university should be good and the student should be scoring in average in all the 4 semesters or 5 semesters, 2.5 years, 75% plus. Here also some assignments need to be solved, which is not an exam. The assignments need to be cleared. Multiple choice, which is not an exam. If somebody is a graduate, in any stream, not necessarily commerce. कॉमर्स के अलावा है तो भी, अभी यहां पर कॉमर्स की बात कर रहा हूं. If somebody is a commerce graduate, graduation complete, but don't have work experience, fresher, or maybe 5-6 months, 1 year work experience, that is treated as fresher. The exams are same like an undergraduate, but the fees is not same. Because now you are not a kid. Now you are not in the student category. When you have done the graduation, if you say still I am not working, not earning, they are not concerned. If you are a graduate, according to me, sitting in home is not at all advisable. You should be earning. Whether you require or not, you should be earning. You should be doing work. So they consider you as a professional, no more a student, no scholarship. Now the 1 year subscription is 2360 pound. Now this student should target to complete the course in 1 year. If they cannot complete in 1 year, then the cost will become double. But here there is a catch. Suppose you go for 1 year subscription and you completed 2 exams, one is still left. They will not charge 2360, they will charge only the exam fees and the annual subscription, which will be coming in Indian currency around 60,000. First of all, you should target to complete all 3 in 1 year. But by chance, if you complete 2 exams, for 1 more exam, more than 1 year, they will charge around 60,000. 2360 pound in Indian currency, around 2,80,000 INR. And then if you don't able to clear in 1 year, 60,000 more, 3,40,000. Our training classes remain same because we need to teach same to the undergraduate to graduate. We are not making this difference that this is a professional, we should be charging more. Our fees is same. Up till 31st August, it is 94,999. From 1st September, it is 1,04,999. That's the difference. So here the CIMA Institute fees is higher, but our fees remain the same. Because you are coming in the same category, I need to teach you the same efforts, same fees. If you are a commerce graduate, still commerce graduate, but you have scored in graduation 75% plus. Graduation complete, scored in graduation 75% plus. And university is very good. You are already brilliant. Again, only 1 exam. But now there is no scholarship. Not 708 pound, it is 2360 pound. But our training classes remain same. This student will be able to clear CIMA in 6 to 9 months. Because 1 exam, but still they need to study slightly more because they have not worked anywhere. If you are commerce graduate, science graduate, arts graduate, if you are non-graduate, you are 12 pass out. Now these categories are not related with the qualification. They are focusing on your work experience. These are called accelerated route in CIMA. For professionals, those who have good amount of work experience. So I'm not talking about commerce graduate, arts graduate, science graduate, Whatever qualification you have, put it in a box and mold it, leave it. You need to prove that you have 6+ years of experience. If you have 6+ years of experience, you need to give 2 exams. OCS is not required. Management case study, strategic case study. The route is called, you can say, senior executive professional route, and institute charges is 1 year 2360 pound, which is same as for graduates, and the student will be able to complete these 2 exams in 1 year. It is not 3. Our training classes here is 70,000 INR. If joined after from 1st September, then we are increasing this by 5,000. So in place of 69, it will become 75,000. The CIMA Institute fees remain same. This is written 2,40,000 as an earlier currency value, but 2360 pound into 120 is 2,80,000. So this is not 240. Don't consider this, because the pound value is presently 120 rupees, 118, 119 approximately. If you are a CIMA India qualified member, Chartered Accountant CMA India member, you need to give only 1 exam, strategic case study, because technically you are one of the best person. Just need to brush up the practical aspect, which is not covered in CIMA India syllabus. So fees is same CIMA Institute. Our fees only 1 case study, which is approximately 45,000. Our fees you will be paying when you join SARAF. If you are not interested, we will help you to register with the institute. No charges for that. Don't take tension. In all the cases, some assignments are there, which I am not saying. That is not an exam, some assignment to be solved. If you are not a CIMA, but you have 12+ years of experience, what qualification you have doesn't matter. But you have 12+ years of experience, huge work experience. You require to give only 1 exam. But in this case, since this is available for, normally this C-suite route is being done, the exams and all that being done by very senior level person. Their salary is already 50 lakh, 60 lakh, 1 CR, 2 CR like that. They are already earning that. And most of these students are not paying from their pocket. Their organization is paying to the institute, to me. I have always in batches in this category, 50% students not paying from their pocket. While the organization will pay for the employee. Organization is seeing some benefit by doing this qualification. You simply understand. Even there are students, those who are joining at operational management, is the organization is paying to the institute, to me. There are so many students in every batches doing that. They are funding from their employer. Employer is funding, you understand the value of the qualification. I don't need to say anything. So for them, the charges are 5,416 pound. You understand that for a CEO also the same exam, CIMA India member, but the charges are 2,360 pound. But for them, it is 5,416 pound, which will be coming in Indian currency around 6,20,000 INR. And then our training classes remain same, that is not changing. But the institute charge is high. These types of persons are doing executive MBA. I am from different universities. How much charges the executive MBA is having? 25 to 30 lakh. CIMA is a better qualification than that. In all matter, credibility, value, recognition. So investing 25, 30 lakh, investing here, 25% of that amount is far better than that. They will be able to learn better things by doing CIMA as compared to those things. So this is, you need to compare from executive MBA for senior professionals offered by different universities, MBA institutes. This is far better than that. As per my understanding, maybe having different opinion, others have different opinion. This is, you can say, different entry routes for CIMA qualification. The cost, the duration, the, what do you say, eligibility, training classes, institute charges, everywhere we will be helping you to register with the institute. You don't need to take tension. If you want the classes, you will join, and then final leg after passing the exams, helping you to get the PER completed, that also. Even the CIMA Institute is very eager to make you the CIMA member. You can see that in our case, our fees, you can go for EMI option also. We have contract with banks, financial institutions, where the student will give the PAN card, Aadhaar card, and 3 months bank statement. And if the student is eligible for the loan, then it will be given in 24 hours for my fees, not for institute. Institute fees, you need to directly consult with banks and financial institutions if you want to go for funding. Now comes, what is your query in mind? First of all, I am reading some of the questions which is raised in the chat box. What are the common mistakes students make in case study exam? I am telling. Can I pay Saraf Academy fee first and CIMA fee later during registration? This is to lock in and prevent paying from fee hike. You can do, sir, but first of all, when I answer the first question, the second one will automatically answer. I am giving guarantee, sir. Guarantee means if you don't pass, I will teach you again without any charges. But I will not let you fail. Like, for example, आपके सामने कुछ स्टूडेंट है सर, मे बी उनको अच्छा ना लगे, but still I need to ask them. सूरज जी, Suraj Gupta ji, because he is our already MCS student.
Yes,
सूरज
sir.
जी, आपने मई में एग्जाम क्यों नहीं दिया था? क्या प्रॉब्लम थी?
सर मेरे रजिस्ट्रेशन प्रोसेस में सर थोड़ा लेट हो गया था.
लेकिन अगर रजिस्ट्रेशन हो जाता तो क्या एग्जाम के लिए तैयार थे?
नहीं सर, मैं तैयार तो नहीं था, बट हाँ मेरे क्लासेस सारे पेस में चल रहे थे.
माने मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि जैसे
हम्म,
मैंने कोई क्वेश्चंस दिया,
हम्म,
सो मान लीजिए आपने पहला वाला थोड़ा सा आंसर लिखा, फिर
Yes, sir.
दूसरे से आप आंसर लिखना बंद कर दिए थे मोटा मोटी, तो मेरे को
Yes,
लगता
sir.
है कि अगर एग्जाम उस समय देते भी ना तो प्रॉब्लम होती कि मे बी यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू पास,
Yes, sir.
because cause and effect relationship है ना. So Mr.
Yes, sir.
Tanveer, if you study whatever I will say, you attend the classes, you do the assignments and homework, as I said, 2.5 hour regular study. If you are above average mind, 2 hours. If you are average below average, 2.5 hour, आधा घंटा एक्स्ट्रा पकड़ लीजिए. हम आपको एक बार में पास कराएंगे, दूसरा बार एग्जाम नहीं देना होगा सर. स्टूडेंट्स प्रिपेयर नहीं करता है, क्लासेस नहीं करता है, तो हाउ दे विल पास? कॉज एंड इफेक्ट रिलेशनशिप है. So for that reason, Santanu is thinking that, can I pay Saraf earlier? You can, sir. But the ultimate goal is to get the qualification degree certificate, sir. So just by paying to Saraf Academy is not enough. So you can pay to Saraf Academy earlier, later on to CIMA, but I will make you pass. You have to believe on me. 17 years experience, sir. हो सकता है 2-4 साल बाद स्टूडेंट आएगा जो जब से मैं पढ़ाना चालू कि उसके बाद वो जन्मा था. You understand, sir? कि 20, 22, 23-year-old student when will be coming, and after 5 years I will have the experience of more than 25 years teaching CIMA. So they born before that I started teaching. You understand, sir? That type of experience I have. So I will not let you down. If you don't let me down, if you study, I will not let you down to fail the exam, sir. Usually, what time is the live classes for? Sir, either morning 7 a.m., evening 8-9 p.m., Saturday 3 p.m., Sunday like that. But if you say that, sir, I am from a different country, say Dubai, तो मॉर्निंग 7 तो आपका तो 5 ही बज रहा है यार. बोलेगा सर हमसे सुबह उठा नहीं जाता, तो सोइए सर. फिर हर दिन तो नहीं है ना. मे बी 1 day in a week I can have a class, late night, morning or weekend, वैसा ही क्लास होगा सर. Never in office hours. But if the student cannot make them available at that time also, when I will teach, sir? And supported by recordings. After the class, we will get the recordings. You can refer the recordings as per your convenience in your machine. One laptop and one mobile phone. Every class cannot be on weekend, sir, because I take the classes 3 to 4 hours. So if I will take weekend, Saturday, Sunday, you will not get any time to do self-study. Then you will not understand, sir. So it can be some of the weekdays classes also in the morning or evening time. Separately means, sir, normally since I know that what will be your doubts in your mind. So when I take the class, you need to be there or at least do recordings. Still it is not clear, you can communicate with me. Separately means what? I will not be going at your place. You can communicate with me directly anytime, sir, no issue. There is no problem with me. But if I am taking class, you need to have patience. कभी-कभी student impatient हो जाता है. He messaged me a query and I am not replying for 2 hours. Some students get angry. I don't like that. Then I got angry more than that. कि भाई मेरे को क्लास तो खत्म करने दो. I will say, why not, sir? But I will not sleep without replying. That's sure, sir. That you can confirm. All real knowledge, but I will be giving all the real knowledge in the class. Because I know that you are a 12 pass out student, never worked anywhere. I will be saying everything very patiently, all real knowledge, sir. But you need to follow me. You need to study. When do the exam happen? Sir, all the exams happen quarterly basis, February, May, August, November. February, 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. For operational level, it is second week. For management level, third week. For strategic level, fourth week. Every quarter basis exams are there. For that reason, I said, a student can give all the 3 exams in 1 year. If they are brilliant, if they are studying properly. The exams are case study, all practical scenario of around 25 to 30 pages about the industry, about a company, their product, their market, their competitors, their business model, their financials, newspaper article, everything is given. And based on that, different types of business issues relating to HR, marketing, finance, accounting, strategic decision making, different things are there. For that, I will advise you should be going on my YouTube channel. You see the video of OCS, MCS, SCS, first or second class, at least 100 videos are there, sir. See 1 or 2 videos fully, 3 hours, not a half an hour. You will understand everything, sir. Because that 3 hours cannot be discussed now. I will say that the questions are some level 4, some level 3, but by saying like this, you will not understand. Santan. You need to go on my, and I always say that, कि अगर एक student को course करने के पहले, they are not ready to study even for 3 hours, then how they will study later? Then it is better not to do the course. So go on my YouTube channel, see the management case study video for 3 hours, any term, maybe May, maybe November, any term. You will understand everything. In the first class, I take 1.5 hours, 2 hours to discuss that, sir. Sir, it is a very general question, Tanveer, ki how best way to approach when I don't know. Why you don't know? Now, I understand that exactly what the question is asking you don't know. But all left, right, top, bottom, everything we will discuss relating to every question. So a student will not be going in the exam with they don't know anything. They will be knowing if they properly prepare. But this question cannot be answered in this way like. Management level case study starting from 6th. Operational level students would be joining now, they run forever. Because operational level exam student will be giving in February, not November. Management level student will be giving exam on November, I will prepare them because operational level student are kids. They need to be taught more detailed. But management and strategic level are having already a background. They are already graduate or have work experience. So they can be prepared in 3 months very well. So 6 September, each management level classes is starting. Operational level continuously run whole year. You can join now. Strategic case study starting from 13th of September. In any script, whether it's OCS, whether it's MCS, the examiner problem is that the examiner is saying that student is writing very general. They are not writing to the case specific. Student is writing very short. Student is writing the answer without proper preparation. They have not prepared properly. Their length of the answer is very short. They are not writing as per the requirement. That's the general comment given by the examiners. I have not explained the US CMA and CIMA difference. I will say that US CMA is more technical as compared to CIMA practical. US CMA is, as per my understanding, is difficult to pass as compared to CIMA. US CMA is less costly than CIMA, but the duration is same in both the courses. So these are the major differences. US CMA is difficult to pass as compared to CIMA, my understanding. Maybe somebody can have a different opinion. US CMA is more technical as compared to CIMA practical. US CMA is less costly as compared to CIMA. These are the three major differences between CMA, US and CIMA. The classes happens in a week, 2 or 3 classes. 2 or 3 or 1. My strategic case study, I generally take 1 class in a week. Management case study, 2 to 3 classes in a week. Strategic case study, 2 to 3, operational case study, 2 to 3 classes in a week. Because for a strategic case study, students need to be taught in a different way. And they are given homework assignments more and more along with the teaching. Management and operational level students need to be taught more along with the assignments and all that. So in a week, operational level 2 to 3 classes, management level 2 to 3 classes, strategic level 1 to 2 class. Each class of 3 to 4 hours. Each class, not a 1 hour class. Each class of 3 to 4 hours. Because there is a start time, but there is no ending time. But all the classes are recorded. When you attended or not attended, after the live class, recordings will be there with you. So you can refer the recordings after the class anytime as per your convenience in your big machine, laptop, computer, one and one mobile phone. For I think always since it is an explanation, in 1 mark we need to write around 2 to 2.5 lines. So if a question is of 15 marks, the writing will be around 15 into 2.5, 30 to 35 lines answer with a font size 11. So 10 marks question, the length of the answer 20 to 25 lines. That's an average length. If you write less than this, it's not enough. If you can write more than this, okay. But not that you need to write 50 lines. Quality is more important than the quantity. But if the quantity is very less, then the quality can never come. और भाई हर्षल, जोएल, यूसुफ, नयाब, नीना, रुपेश, As I said, the common mistake, Tanvir, that you were doing the common mistake again. I just now said the examiner say that the student is writing very general answer, not considering the scenario given in the question. Second, the student is writing very less. For 10 marks, they are writing 10, 12 lines, very less. The student are writing very technical stuff because the case study is based on a company, their business problem. The technicalities are relevant, but less. But the student is writing only technical stuff. They are mugging up the things and they are writing. So that is creating a problem that they are not able to pass the exam. That the examiners are saying about the CIMA students when the students are not passing the exams. Thank you, sir. So any other doubt, anything to ask? Further 2-3 minutes. किसी को कुछ भी पूछना है? Yes, sir. You can unmute yourself and you can ask. All rights are given to everyone. If we are unable to pass in November, will you support? Why not, sir? I am saying that I will support till my death. And it is recorded. You can blame me later, sir. It will not happen, sir. Suraj is my student for more than 15, 17 years. He studied CA also from me. So he know me, sir. Just in the class, there is a student, Suraj Gupta. So I will not leave you. But then why you are thinking that you will not pass? I don't like this sentence, word and feeling. I always believe in positivity, optimistic person. So I will make you pass. You need to follow me, sir. You don't need to give it again. You can, but basic knowledge of IFRS will be required, sir. I will be teaching in the classes. You cannot pass without the knowledge of IFRS, OCS, MCS. Strategic case study you can pass. That does not require knowledge of accounting so much. But operational case study, management case study, we cannot pass without IFRS knowledge. Not like
Sir,
a
I have.
chartered accountant, but some basic understanding of IFRS.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, tell me.
Sir, I have one question regarding the MBA. Like, I have around 13 years of experience in accounts and finance, and I was planning to do MBA in finance. But I don't want to go through for 2 years, full MBA program. I was thinking to do executive MBA.
Yes, yes.
So if I do executive MBA, because I have seen some of the universities, they are offering like assignment based MBA. I don't need to go through like the assessments. I just do the case study as you said for the CIMA, and I will do my assignments and I will get the executive MBA degree. So this 1 year executive MBA degree that will be online, it will help to exempt any exam in CIMA.
First of all, you understand that, sir, you have a 30 years of experience. What
13,
benefit you will be 13, okay? Sorry. So what benefit you will be getting by doing this type of MBA, sir, where there is no assessment, no exams? Because अपने यहाँ Calcutta में there are MBA institutes, EILM, and so many MBA institutes are there. Just once you get the entry, you will pass only. And they are charging 8 to 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 15 lakh. Suraj ji, you know already. क्या फायदा है वो MBA करके, सर? पैसा का होली खेल रहे हैं. मैं इसको बोलता हूं पैसा का होली. So by doing that MBA, what exemptions you will be getting? Already you have 13 years. If you go for 2 exams, MCS, SCS, just now I said, you can go for 1 exam, but it is costly. Going for 2 exam advisable. If you clear that MBA, then also in CIMA 2 exams are there for you. If you don't clear or clear. But then the question is that what benefit you will be getting by doing that MBA? It's the rates of time. Don't do CIMA, no problem. But don't do that MBA. Please, my advice. My 30-year experience is this.
Okay, I will take your advice, sir. I will take your advice.
Please, sir. Don't waste your money.
Because sir, why I was thinking. because actually I'm living in Saudi Arabia, okay, in
Ah,
Middle East.
ah.
So here nowadays, like if you want to go for the position of director of finance or financial controller, there here we have requirement for the master's degree. We're considering like if
The
you
CIMA
are
is
like
more than masters. You ask them, they will consider. Understand? Ask them. But the masters which you are doing, I have students from Saudi
hmm,
Arabia, Oman, Qatar, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all these entire. I have not only CIMA, the different courses which I am teaching, at least 200 to 250 students I am teaching. Half of them are already MBA, sir. Half of them. Why they are doing
okay.
CIMA, ACC and all that after doing MBA, sir? Who asked them to do? So do your research properly, sir.
Hmm.
Those MBA don't have any recognition, any value, sir. It's a waste of time and money. Better not to study anything. That's okay. But we should be studying those things which have credibility, brand, value, goodwill, recognition. And they are going to teach you something where you can fail also. You need to prove your worth to pass the exams. Don't go for shortcuts, sir. My advice, please, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I will
I'm thinking
okay.
that
Thank
you are wasting your money. It's my money you are getting wasting. Don't waste her, please.
okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for the
Yeah.
advice, sir.
Thank you, sir. CMA semi-qualified, no exemption, sir, based on work experience. For CA inter semi-qualified, no exemption. All the entry routes I have explained. So there is no exemption for CMA inter, CA inter, and all that. Work experience more than 6 years, 2 exams. Work experience more than 12 years, 1 exam. Less than 6 years, then 3 exams. Already 3 exams are there, sir. I have not shown you the slide, I think. Let's show you that slide. Sir, you see this slide. If you want to be an accounting, auditing, compliance person, you want to have detailed knowledge of US taxation, you want to work in this compliance field, then go for CPA. But if you want to work in a broader domain, not in the compliance, but risk management, decision making, real world practical problems, decision making, helping the board members, then CIM. And AICPA is giving you CGMA, sir. AICPA is giving you CGMA. CPA will be very difficult to crack. I'm not saying CIMA is easy, but CPA will be very, very difficult to crack, sir. So if you have the inclination to do auditing, compliance, more and more finalization of accounting, those types of work, then go for CPA. Which one? Sir, if I qualified CIMA, then how many exemptions I will get in ACCA? Very less, sir. Based on CIMA, you will get in ACCA 6 paper exemptions. And based on BCom, there are 5 papers. So CIMA will give you 1 more exemptions. That's all. We have to do management case study only, na? You are going in a 5th floor. You need to go first, second, third, fourth. Then only you reach to 5th floor. So you have to give first of all management case study, pass it, and then you will be able to give a strategic case study. Sir, you are also great, sir. All are great. But we all need to take correct decision at the right time. I'm not saying CIMA will bring you lottery in your pocket. You do CIMA, you will get a lottery. Nothing. There is no course in the world which can give you lottery. Understand that the lottery will be there when you will work. After doing the qualification, you need to work hard. You need to help the organization. You need to help your colleagues to make the right decision. Then you will be earning like a lottery, sir. There is nothing in this world that I will do this qualification, I will get this lottery. Nothing, sir. So I will never say this, sir, because there is nothing like that. The qualification has value, recognition, brand, goodwill. The qualification is very practical oriented. It is a very enjoyable study and it is very practical in the organization, whatever they are doing. definitely it should be giving value that way, sir. Okay, sir. You go there. Anybody has anything to ask? Any experience, sir, accounting, finance, whatever job you have done in 6 years, that can be shown as a proper experience. We can help you to make a proper CV so that it can be shown as a proper experience. That's not a problem, sir. अभी ये है कि when the event is over, not that you will think gone. Take your decision, 1 or 2 days, 3 days, whatever still you need to ask, we are always there. Don't want to do, no problem, but don't waste your time. Decide and proceed. That's the most important in life. What we will help the organization in decision making, this is decision making for our life. We need to decide, I will do or not do. If I will do, when I will do. If I will do, from where I will do. That we need to decide, sir. Everyone. Okay?
Sir, just I have one more question.
Yes,
But
sir.
last, this,
Yes, why not?
uh, regarding the experience, okay. So do we need to like prove them any like experience letters and documents? Because I've been working for many companies. I have like 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, that kind of experience. So each company I have experience letter. They need to means provide before entering in the CIMA.
They are not asking the proof of your joining letter, relieving letter and all that. They are asking you put down everything in a detailed CV. That in every organization you worked for 1 year, 2 year, what actually you have done there. What was your role? What are the things you have handled? That you need to put in a proper CV. So when you prepare a CV, you must have already. When you share, we will make the CV designed properly if it has missing something. And then we will be giving to CIMA Institute for evaluation purpose.
Okay,
So
okay, sir.
that help is free. It's not that you need to join my classes. No compulsion, sir. And since I have in last 4 to 5 years, since these programs, CIMA is running like experience, I have registered more than 2,000 students, sir. For every student, I have never find a single case where because of these issues, the student is not got the eligibility. That will not happen, sir. So that I will manage. No
Okay,
worries.
okay.
Okay, thank you to all of you for giving your time, because attending an event is always more challenging than, what do you say, any other thing. So giving your time is more important. Think about this. And if any problem, anything to ask in future, we are always there. Me, my team members are there. We will help you. But it's a good qualification to decide to grow in your career. That I can say, sir. Because I have learned so many things by doing CIMA. That is my experience in life. Thank you to all of you. Take care. Good night. Sweet dreams. Tada.